Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aditya, and in this video we'll be covering about or understanding type conversions in Dart. So without wasting your time, let's get into the video. I just want to talk about the previous video where we have covered about the data types and variables. So when we were talking about data types, we actually covered about one more data type which is called as dynamic. So this data type allows us to program dynamically. That means that we need not mention the type of data we are handling with. But that actually isn't so great. Dynamic programming languages are a little bit more prone to errors. So they are more prone to errors in large applications, especially when you write a large code. It can become a little bit difficult to find out where the error comes through. Whenever you write an application, you are going to get an error. It is sure you are going to get errors in the beginning. So you must again debug it. If you don't know what debugging is like just checking what all are the errors while running your program step by step. So now let's go ahead and learn about type conversion. This type conversion is for statically typed programming languages. If you're from Java, C++, they are all statically typed programming languages. So in Dart, it is pretty much very easy how we convert types. So let's see how we do that. So here actually I have written kind of a pre-code, or have written some code before itself, so that it becomes easy for me to explain and reference. So here I have a value called as int value equals 10. The variable name itself is value, and here I have assigned an integer variable. So first we are going to work with int data type. So we are going to convert it to string. And the next line, let us go to the next line and see what's going to happen. So I'm going to check the type of data. So to check the type of data, actually we have a kind of it is called as you can call it a variable. It is actually from object-oriented programming or classes, you can think, but we are not yet on that advanced section right now. So you can just think it as a property of a variable, runtime type. So this runtime type will just give us the value or the data type or of the variable. So if I pass value, so here value dot runtime type, so it will give the type, so get runtime type, so it will give the data type of that variable, so it will give the data type of value. I hope you're getting it. So that time when we actually assign and declare it at the same time, it will be of int data type. And now I have created another data type. I didn't mention any data of what particular data type it's gonna be, so that whenever I try to go to the next data type conversions, I don't need to change it again to double or string. That's why I have written var, so that it stays like that itself. Now here what I have done, here I have kept the same value, and here I have given a function. So we have not yet covered about functions right now, so don't worry. A function is simple, like it does a task, it performs a task. So what task it's going to do, it is going to convert the data type to a string data type. So here value is of int data type, and it's going to convert it to string data type. So let's run this program and check it out. And by the way, in the next line, on the fourth line, we can see that after conversion, it's going to print the data type of this one. So after converted val, and its runtime type over here. So let's run this program. To run, we'll just use the terminal, new terminal, and here I think you can know the command main dot dart, and press enter. And as you can see over here, I'll just scroll down. So as you can see here, before conversion the data type is int, so value dot runtime type is int over here. And after conversion, or after using this method, the converted value dot runtime type is string. So this is how we convert int to string. Now let us check out what is the next thing, which is int to double. So here what is the method? To double. So I think you can guess right now. So we'll just write value dot to double. As you can see in the IntelliSense, we got to double. And now let's again open the terminal and let's run this program. And I think you can see over here, before the value was of int, and now the data type of converted value is double. So that was pretty easy, conversion of int to string and int to double. Now let us explore about double. So double, and here I'll just keep a point so that it becomes easy for us to understand the data type. So double value is equal to 10.0, so it's a decimal value, or let us keep it 10.1. Now what is the first thing we are gonna see is double to string. So same, we can just write to, just replace it with to string, and let's see what's gonna happen. So open the terminal. I'll just clear these all things before each other, and I'll scroll down here. Okay, and main.dart, and as you can see, the conversion has been successful and it has converted to string. Now let's check what is the output actually of it. So I'll just remove this runtime type so that we can even see what is the string value. So the string value is also same and the double value is also same. So I'll just remove this, and now you can see that the values are pretty much same. You cannot just tell by looking at this. That's why I use the runtime.type so that you can check it. So so now we have covered about converting double to string. So guys, the next one is double to int, and the function is to int. So it is very simple, just converting this to int. So replace this with to and int, and if we run the program again, and we are gonna get the output as double and int. So the value is double, and after conversion it is int. Okay, that's great. So right now we have covered about all the int conversions and double conversions, and now let's move ahead and learn about converting string to different data types. So first of all, I must change this data type to a string, and here I'll just keep these two in. Okay, I'll just add another value. So I'll write my name. So always I get my name as an example. Okay, now to convert it, we must use a different way. Even over here I have written that parse method, right? Parse function. So how are we going to do that? So first we must use the data type which we want to convert it to. So first we are going to convert it to int. So we are going to write int, and then we are going to write dot and parse. As you can see over here, we got a function called as parse, and press enter. And here you're going to get a parameter which you want to give, that is called as source, or what you want to convert it to int. So I want to convert this value, the string value, into int. So I'll just write value. Now if I convert new terminal, or yeah, I have already opened a terminal, and now let's clear this. I'll just clear this once. So, and now let's run this program, and we get some error. So the error is that we have actually used characters which cannot be converted into integer data type. So Adi cannot be converted into integer data type, right? So rather we'll be using some integer inside a string also. That time when we run the program, we should not get any error. It is impossible to convert characters to int. So when I press like that, it is successful because the value inside the string is also a number. Actually it identified it and it has successfully converted it to int. Now what's the another one? It is called as double, from string to double, the another conversion. So here just replace this with double, double. So double, and then that's it, and let's run this again. So main.dart, and as you can see, it has successfully converted from string to double as well. Okay, now we have covered about conversions of int, double, string, and there's last conversion called as bool, which we have learned. It only has two values which we can store in them, that is true or false. So for that I'll just change it to bool. So this is a boolean value. Let us change the value also to true. So guys, here for bool, we only are converting it from bool to string, because usually we don't convert it to bool to int or bool to double. So we don't even use that conversions, but you can use external kind of libraries to convert it from int to bool or bool to int. But this Dart core library doesn't have it. So you can use some kind of libraries in the Dart library or pub.dev. From there I have seen some libraries where you can convert from bool to int and int to bool, vice versa. But in this video we are going to not cover that. So to convert it from bool to string, we are going to use the same thing which we did. So for int and double, how we used toString and that one. So we are going to write value dot to string. And now let's just keep a semicolon, and let's clear this first, and now let's run this again. And as you can see, it has successfully converted from bool to int. So guys, that was about the type conversion guys. I hope you like this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so that you never miss any updates. Thanks for watching.